an update though. Over the weekend, he of course visited a few more restaurants in Atlanta. This is the most recent one he posted here. He stopped at Old Lady Gang restaurant, which is a weird name to me, but apparently it's owned by Candy Burris. Obviously, you know, in the R&B world, most people might know her now from reality TV, but she was on, what was Candy on? SWV? What group was she with? I can't even remember what group she was. It's been that long. She owns a restaurant or whatever. So let's take a look at what Keith Lee had to say about this restaurant experience.
Yesterday, me and my family were at the One Music Festival. Somebody who works with Candy Burris walked up to us and said they've been trying to reach us since we got to Atlanta. He said he'd been constantly emailing me and constantly DMing me for me to come to Old Lady Gang. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. As you can see, I don't have any bags in my hands. Me and my family showed up and we attempted to order before we got here. We called the number they had connected on Yelp 3 times, no answer. We tried to order through DoorDash and it said it was temporarily closed. So when we pulled up, I sent my family in to order for us. They said on the weekends, due to being busy, they don't do any takeout at all.
They do to-go orders? No, we don't do to-go on the weekend. Oh, okay, so sit and dining. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand this. So like what we're hearing right here has been a common theme at some of these stops that he's made about we don't take orders, we don't do this. Bro, in what world, if you're running a business, do you ever refuse customers? Like that is like the most backward stuff ever, unless you hate money. You know what I mean? Like that is never a good thing to be in a service industry and then not serve people. That's so weird to me. And this is why this has become a big conversation. And what's wild is all the native people from Atlanta are actually like rejoicing that he's doing this because they feel vindicated that all this time it wasn't just in their heads that they have to go to a restaurant and jump through so many hoops just to eat some goddamn food that they're paying for. It's not like it's free food. They're going to pay for it and they got to go through all of these crazy hoops just to get some food. No other places is this like this anywhere, and in other major cities, which is crazy.
Thank you, sweetie. We appreciate you.
Which is completely understandable. So what we decided to do is my family's gonna go eat. They're gonna come bring the food out while I'm sitting in the car, so they have no idea I'm here. My family asked how long the wait was to be seated. They said an hour to an hour and a half.
Okay.
She also said they didn't have any reservations available, so they didn't take down any number, any contact information, nothing. My family then came and relayed that message to me, and I decided to go in myself. We walked in and we were greeted by a nice young lady. And then I met some amazing people who were eating there, and we took some pictures. God is amazing. As soon as me and my wife were done taking pictures, the lady said the table was ready. As always, I don't want any special treatment. I want to be treated like everybody else. I pay for my food like everybody else. I'm a normal person. I'm a normal customer. Things like this is exactly why I do reviews the way I do. Just because I have a certain amount of followers on social media don't make me different from nobody. My mom, my mom-in-law, my sister, they all paying customers just like me. So I want them to be treated just like me. So I asked how long the wait time has been today. She said an hour to an hour and a half. So which I then asked, how were you able to sit me in 5 minutes? This is her response.
How long are we looking for as far as wait?
I'm just gonna sit up there. 5 minutes. On the wait, this all came. Now it's whoever.
Nobody on the wait list who called it came, and now they can magically seat you. This is problematic, man. And like no one really wants to call it out for what it is, bro. And down in Atlanta, they be playing like this Hollywood shit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of, I mean, Atlanta's, they call it Black Hollywood, and in the, I don't know, the last decade plus, it's just exploded with people moving there from all over. There's so many people from Chicago have moved to Atlanta, especially in the music game, because it's a epicenter for hip hop and all of that stuff. So you got all these people flooding in from other places, moving in there, and then it becomes a status thing. You know, because everyone there feels like there's somebody, especially in music or some kind of industry. And now these food places become an extension of that. And so you got these nonsensical wait times that are not really justified. It's just because they want to look trendy and they want to do all this extra stuff. And then the minute a celebrity walks in, they clear the floor and they get them a table right away. You know what I'm saying? And this is why these restaurants are getting cooked on social media by people down in Atlanta, because they finally exposed them, bro. You know what I mean? Like how you gonna play favorites and all that stuff with dining? It's weird.
Again, my family just attempted to eat there less than 2 minutes ago. I then told her I changed my mind. We're gonna go eat somewhere else, and I said God bless you, and I walked out.
On second thought, it's okay. We gonna go eat somewhere else. So I appreciate it though. For sure.
Bro said on second thought, I'm out.
God bless. Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
Have a good one.
Have a great day.
I'm gonna be very transparent and honest. I am frustrated. Me and my family just trying to eat food. That's all we try to do. At the same time, I am frustrated. I understand we are all humans. I do not agree. I do not support. I do not condone shaming this business based on my experience. Like every city we've been to since we've been on food tour, I go to an array of restaurants. From mom and pop shops to staples of the community to super popular to places nobody know about. And Atlanta has definitely been a unique experience for me and something I'll never forget. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, genuinely. But I'm a normal person and I want to be treated like everybody else. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. And I'm not.
And I like how he's definitely playing the part of he doesn't want his reviews people to bombard these businesses, so he's definitely doing everything in his power to kind of keep this above board so it doesn't get out of hand, even though he knows it's going to happen that way anyway, because people are pouring in on these restaurants and stuff like that. One of the restaurants, what's it called, the real honey and something, I forgot the name of the other restaurant. I guess the owner or somebody from there posted up a video talking about who's Keith Lee as a rebuttal to him coming by. And the blowback they got from that was so fast, bro. They took down that video and acted like it never went up.
I understand everybody got their own opinions on situations, but don't go leaving them 0-star reviews. You ain't never been here before. If you like to, come experience it yourself and then leave your reviews. But just leaving a review based on my experience is crazy in my opinion. God bless you. Yes.
Here's the thing about that. I know he's saying don't put no 1-star review. Yeah, we didn't eat there, but I'm gonna tell you like this, just from what I saw, that's enough for me to warrant giving a 1-star review to someone simply off the fact that they got terrible customer service and these dumbass rules. You know what I'm saying? That happened to me in West Palm when Ocho Cinco came in at Buffalo Wild Wings. That's kind of crazy. What is that sound? What is that sound going off on my, hold up, y'all. I'm getting some weird sounds on my stream. Like, what the is that? Hold up. What is that? I was gonna turn that off. Some weird stuff. Anyway. Okay, we're getting all kinds of weird notifications here. Let me turn these off. All right, now let's get to the next thing here. Cardi B comes out and speaks on this right now. Let's take a listen to what she had to say about this.
Like, first thing first, right? I feel like Atlanta restaurants, they don't like to make money. I feel like they don't like people. They don't like their customers. They just don't fucking like it. First thing first, right? You could barely order in Atlanta restaurants. Like, you go like, hey, I would like to make an order. Oh yeah, we don't take orders. We don't take orders. It gets to the point that I literally have to I have to tell like people that order food for me, like, can you just name drop my name? Because first and first, they don't do no pickup orders. They don't do deliveries. They just don't do shit. Second, Atlanta restaurants, right? They be closed on the most random shits. Like, it's like you look at you go looking for a restaurant on Google and it's like, oh, this shit look good. Oh, they closed. What is that? What do you mean? Y'all niggas is closed Monday through Wednesday? Or they'll just have the most random days closed. Like, oh, they close on Tuesday. Or, like, it's just the most random shit. Like, it's like, y'all motherfuckers don't like making bread. Like, I don't fucking get it. I don't get it. And then, with some Atlanta restaurants, I be noticing, too, that it's like, it's either they open too late or they close too early. Like, motherfuckers be closing like at 6 o'clock, or will take a fucking, it's just insanity. And it's always the food wait is so busy. It's so busy. Like, I feel bad for Atlanta residents. Y'all have to go through, thank you, Jesus, I'm famous, but even me being famous is like a hassle. It's a hassle.
Hey, that says a lot. As she just said, she's a celebrity and she still got to deal with all of those hoops to get food and all of that. It shouldn't even be like that. Someone said that was an astronaut showing up. Is it? It didn't show it on here. Well, thank you. Somebody said the astronaut thing. I don't even know what that is, but thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just hearing some random sounds popping off. I was confused.
Motherfuckers don't like making money out there. Like in New York, a restaurant is gonna open up early and gonna close up fucking late. They're gonna serve you all the motherfucking time. Like even with the bougie restaurants, like I even with the bougie restaurant, it's not as bad as fucking like the Atlanta service. It's like the Atlanta it's almost like it's like they treat you like they doing you a favor,
Right.
like
That's
they
what it
doing
is.
you a favor.
That's what it is.
Like y'all want motherfuckers to come back. Y'all want people to come back. It is extremely bougie. Like eating in Atlanta is extremely bougie. And I just thought it was me. But now that I see that other people feel that, or maybe sometimes like
so there it is right there. Yo, this is like the icing on the cake. Not only do you have all of the regular everyday people from Atlanta talking out about, yeah, this is exactly the experience we've been going through, you know, trying to eat in Atlanta and all this stuff through Keith Lee's experience. But now you got Cardi B, one of the biggest names in hip hop, coming out and be like, yo, even for me, it's difficult. It says a lot, man. There's another comment here from Kev on Stage, very popular on social media and all of that. Let's take a look at what we had to say as well, adding to this.
Okay, this is the one thing I want to say about Keith Lee that I hadn't seen nobody say yet. Here's why it's hard to get him to review your food good. Because you would have to treat everybody the same. You don't know when he's coming. He ain't gonna come in and you're like, oh, Keith, let's treat him right. That don't work. That backfires. And the people he's sending in for the food, he don't never show them on the videos.
Right.
So in order to treat him well, you would have to treat every customer well.
Exactly.
And well, that's just gonna take too much doggone time. It's easy to treat celebs well when they come in. We celebs, we on our way, treat us different. That's easy.
Right.
But you try to do that to Keith, and it backfire. He like the Joker right now. You trying to bribe him? He's like, nah, man, I don't want your money. I want to pay for the food, and I want to be treated normal. People are like, what? This ain't how celebrity works. Let me treat you different. And then the video go crazy because of that. And the restaurants, they not finna treat everybody well. Ain't nobody got time for that.
And he perfectly sums it up. That's part of the issue. And again, this is really prominent in Atlanta because you have this culture of everyone's wants to be famous. Everyone down there, there's so many people in there down there for trying to make it in hip hop and all these other industries and all that stuff. You have a large it's a home base to so many big artists already, and then you got so many other people coming in there trying to make their way. So you know how it goes, faking it till you make it. So everybody wants to seem like there's someone of importance and all that stuff, and these restaurants are a reflection of that culture on there. And it's crazy. Maybe, just maybe, after Keith Lee hits Atlanta, that it'll be a wake-up call that you need to make some changes. Probably not. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe this makes a big difference, but this has been such an interesting story to follow. And I don't even know who in here is actually, what's up, Jen? Are actually in Atlanta or from Atlanta that have experienced this directly, because this is really, really crazy. You know what I'm saying? Really. Where we at? Thank y'all for the follows. Appreciate it. Shay, what's up? Or Shy Gone Wild. Sorry. Let's see here. Did I miss any comments? No. Sounds like the Harold's chicken joints that open and close at random times. Yeah, there's some of it happens in Chicago, especially when you go to like Hyde Park. You got some of these, you know, and I hate to say it, I'm gonna keep it a buck, but it be black and brown owned businesses that be acting real bougie. Like, why you acting, you know, like you would think we want to come support businesses from people of color, you know what I'm saying, that look like us. And then you go and you got to jump, like, why am I waiting 2 hours for food, bro? Like, it don't take that long to cook 2 eggs, bacon, and a fucking waffle. Why am I waiting an hour and 45 minutes for this shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, did y'all go out and go kill the chicken fresh? Did you go out and breed the chicken, have it lay eggs in a, you know, like, it don't make no sense. And so it makes it very hard to support these businesses from our own people when they serve you this bad. You were like, bro, I'd rather just go to a spot and just have them outright be racist to me and when I go in the door, than to go to my own people stuff and y'all just like all these rules, you know, like what is going on here? We gotta keep it a buck. We gotta call it for what it is. You know what I'm saying? Eric, I appreciate that, bro. I live near Atlanta and it's hard to get food there. That's wild to me, bro. Y'all live in a major city and y'all struggling with food like that. Some of y'all got to come visit Chicago. Some of y'all got to come visit Chicago. We got easily the best food city out there. Promise. I promise. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's move along.